vea que ya venís. Ahí te das cuenta del equipo que tienen ahí. Yo tengo dos de mis entrenadores que vienen de Opes. Yo tengo una de mis entrenadoras que fue mentora. ¿Ya? Tres, cabal, Mariela también estuvo en Opes. Entonces, pónganse de meta, vea, si a vos te llamó la atención, la superatención que te dieron, enfocate y decir, yo quiero ser Opes, porque me llega como te atienden.
Hello, Dennis. Just give me a couple of minutes. So I'm fixing something with administration. But I'm just going to be back as soon as possible. Just give me a moment. All right.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much, team, for coming and joining. I'm sorry, I was just talking with administration about your scores and just letting you know that your scores are gonna be ready anytime soon. We are very close to the end this third week, actually. We're gonna end the third week probably Wednesday. And just letting you know that we're still working right now and making sure that everybody it's connected and everybody has the right score. Let me also remind you guys, as we were speaking with administration, that you need to have at least 80% of your classes, right? So 80% of your classes. If you do not attend over that 80%, INSAFORP is going to charge you for the course entirely, and that is going to be a little bit expensive for you. So just make sure that if you have any issues or something, please inform me, because we need to document all that information in order for you to not be charged. This is just for you to make sure that everybody has the right information and at least everybody is going to approve the course, right? Every minute that you are here in the meeting, you are going to be this minute counts for you, right? So if you are here for just a brief time, that is going to be documented and you guys are going to be able to have those reports at the end of the week. All right. And just making sure, guys, this is just in order for you to have this information, and just give me one moment here. So thank you very much for listening to the information. We're going to continue with the class. Is that all right for everybody?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you very much. That's the attitude that I'm expecting. So we're going to start a new unit. In this unit, and I promise on Thursday, and I promise that to myself, and I promise that to you. Thursday, we're going to review topics about illness and sickness. All right. So that's going to be probably on Thursday, and I promise you that. For now, we're going to start unit 3. And in unit 3, I ask you to practice these conversations. Remember this conversation? And I also ask you to check for some specific information. This is something that we were checking before, right? So we were practicing this word right here. We were also practicing this word right here. We're also practicing this one right here, and we were practicing the sounds of these words. We were also practicing this one. Where is it? Oh, this one. And we were also practicing this one that some of you still have some problems with, right? So can you please tell me, Dennis, how do you pronounce this in the very good way? How do you pronounce this word? This one, the first one.
Receive.
There you go. Awesome. Good. Well done. How about you, Anna? Annabelle, how do you pronounce this word right here?
Arrived.
Arrived. And remember that we have to exaggerate the sound sometimes, right? So this one is an ending in ed, right? It's an ed sound. So the sound is arrived, right? Arrived.
Arrived.
This one is different because this sound ends in ed, but the sound usually is a T sound, right? So how would you pronounce this one, Annabelle? I'm sorry, Janet. Janet, how would you pronounce this one right here, this word?
Damaged.
damaged. All right, so the word ends in the T sound at the end. So the right pronunciation is
Damaged.
damaged, right? Damaged. Then we also have this one, and I've heard some of you saying warehouse. Now, this is not the way it sounds. The right pronunciation for this word is warehouse, all right? It's not warehouse. Warehouse is the house of a war zone, right? So that's different, all right? So we're not talking about war, right? So this is not that word right here. So warehouse is the right pronunciation. And finally, we have this one that it's outsource. Can you spell it for me? Can you just say it for me?
Outsource.
Outsource.
Outsource. Awesome.
Outsource.
Awesome. Outsource. Awesome. Thank you very much. So we're going to practice. I'm going to ask you to practice for just a few minutes because we already did it, right? And we're going to practice it all together when you guys are coming back. And I'm going to ask 1 or 2 examples of the pronunciation for this one. Since last class, we didn't have the chance to do it. So what we're going to do right now is that I'm going to send you in breakout rooms in order for you to practice all together. And in this way, we can perform it in the right way with the right pronunciation. Is there any other word that you find difficult for this to pronounce? Can you take a look and tell me if there is any word that you find struggles with, that you're not sure about the pronunciation? If there is no questions, I'm going to send you into the breakout rooms, right? So what we're going to do is that I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms to practice all together. And then I'm going to select 1 or 2 examples. All right. Is that good for everybody? So we're going to practice and we're going to be back with me. All right. Let's do it. Everybody go to the breakout rooms. If you need me, you can just hit the help button, right? So click on the help button and come to me. I will be there. I will be there for you.
Hello, teacher. Oh, sorry.
And you?
No.
No, I don't have. Mm,
Mm-hmm. So,
but the works what we must have to practice is warehouse, all right? Damage and Which one was the other?
So teacher, can you share us the screenshot or the
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes,
Because
would you
any
mind
of
if,
us do that picture?
oh, no worries. I can definitely send it right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. And I just resend it one more time. It's in the groups and the WhatsApp group, if you can check it. And please confirm if you received it.
Let me see.
I'm going to check right now too.
I have it.
Awesome, thank you. If you can just portray it for the rest of the class, that would be awesome. Really appreciate it.
If you want, we can.
What I would like for you is to practice in between you guys, because I'm gonna ask for some people to volunteer, and if not, they can be selected by me. All right. Just FYI, right?
All right. Diplomatic.
Diplomatic saying you guys are gonna be chosen, so you better practice.
If you want, okay, I can. I am Rose. Sí, mi hermano.
Yes.
Would you like to be Matt?
Yeah, sure. Give me a moment. I put in the WhatsApp.
Dale. And you, Montalvo, do you have the conversation?
I'm going to check right now.
No, we don't listen you, Carlos. But
I
are
can
you
listen.
available?
I can listen to.
Mm-hmm. No, we can't.
Carlos.
No.
Oh,
Okay. He's driving.
he's driving.
I think Carlos is having problems with the internet, so maybe you can both practice, Annabelle and Janet.
Okay.
Okay, we will
Perfect.
continue then.
I really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, now do our roles.
Okay. See, we just received the call from the warehouse. The last shipment arrived today, and it seems they don't have more space to store our products.
That is very expensive shipment. Our products will get damaged if they are left lying anywhere. Can they arrange for the transportation of this shipment to a different warehouse?
Yes, sure. They asked if we had some other warehouse we could use.
I will get the documents ready to outsource this shipment to a temporal warehouse. It is costly, but the products come first.
So thank you guys for being back. All right, and what we're gonna do right now is that, and now that we were able to practice all together, so I'm gonna ask some volunteers. Is there any volunteer for this first conversation that we're gonna do? We're gonna do 2 conversations today.
Me, Julio.
Awesome, thank you so much, Julio. Let's do it. Who's gonna be your partner? Choose one of your partners.
I don't know.
Anyone.
Select a number 6.
Who would you like to choose?
Okay. Number 6 on the list.
I'm sorry?
Number 6 on the list.
Number 6 on the list. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do it with Luis. Hey, Luis. So because you were chosen, you will have to do the conversation with Julio, and Julio will have to choose who is going to be who in the conversation. So are you going to be Matt or Rose, Julio?
Rose.
Okay, you're going to be Rose. So that means, Luis, you're going to be Matt. All right. So I have a request for you, Luis. You have to put your best Matt face. So Matt is like a very handsome name. So you have to just get into the character, be an actor, and let's do it, guys. All right. 3, 2, 1, do it.
Sir, we just received the card from the warehouse. The last shipment arrived today, and it seems they don't have more space to store our products.
That is a very expensive shipment. Our products will get damaged if they are left laying anywhere. Can they arrange for the transportation of this shipment to a different warehouse?
Yes, sir. They asked if we have some other warehouse we could use.
I will get the documents ready to outsource the shipment to a temporary warehouse. It is costly, but the products come first.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to help you with a good pronunciation, if you don't mind, Julio. So the best way to say this word, it's
Sir.
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 Yes. If you say sir, that sounds weird.
Okay.
Okay. So it's better with an e sound. Sir.
Sir.
There you
Sir.
go. Sir. I know that you are going to read it as an I, right? Yeah, that's a bad thing. But you are going to pronounce it as sir.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job. Awesome. So another volunteer for the second round. Maybe one of the ladies. And no worries, if you are not volunteering, I will do it for you. Any volunteer? All right, no worries. I can definitely do it for you. So, Balta, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Teacher.
All right. So, Balta, I'm going to ask you for you to choose one of your coworkers to practice this conversation. Just pick one.
Me?
Yes, you are going to pick one of your coworkers.
Okay. Pablo?
Pablo. Okay, Pablo. You and Mr. Balta are going to practice this conversation together. So you have to be in character, right? Just be in character.
Or maybe he's busy in this
He's
moment.
busy, right?
No problem. Go ahead.
All right, I know you're busy right now, but all right. So be in character and you choose. Juan Pablo, would you like to choose whether you're going to be Rose or Matt?
Rose.
Okay, perfect. And Balta, you're going to be Matt. Okay. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Sir, we just received a call from the warehouse. The last shipment arrived today and it seems they don't have more space to store our products.
That is very expensive shipment. Our product will get damaged if they are left lying anywhere. Can they arrange for the transportation of the shipment at the different warehouse?
Yes, sir. They asked if we have some other warehouse we could use.
I will get the document ready to outsource this shipment to a temporary warehouse. It is costly, but will the product come first?
The products, usually when we
Product,
pronounce this word, you avoid to say products, right? Usually we don't say products because that's very Latino, right? When we would like to do it in American, right? We usually say products, products.
products,
Can you say it with me? Products,
products,
Product.
products.
product.
There you go. And I'm teaching you to just not sound too much Latino, right? It's not, I don't have anything bad if you would like to sound Latino. The main point here is that you have good pronunciation, right? So it doesn't matter if you do it in a Latino way or not. The first point here is to make sure that you do have good pronunciation. So give it up for everybody. Awesome. Thank you so much. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna do this activity in which you guys, based on that conversation, you guys are gonna discuss in pairs. So I'm gonna ask you 3 things, right? These 3 questions, I'm gonna ask you to write it down, all right? So if you have a notebook, if you have pen and pencil, if you have your cell phone, I'm gonna ask you to answer these 3 questions. And for that, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, all right? 5 minutes to answer these questions. If you have any questions, please let me know. And then we're gonna discuss it all together. So for now, I'm gonna ask you to write down your questions. Full ideas, details. I want complete sentences. Subject, verb, complement, all right? And I want as many details as possible. You can use a conjunctions, all right? Like and, but, if, then, all right? After, with, all right? So those are conjunctions that we can use. And we're gonna keep practicing on connecting words. Because apparently, and I've heard that you guys are very structural, sentence after sentence. And sometimes when we speak, we try to say conjunctions. And, if, then, after, right? Before, all of that. So I'm gonna ask you to please just confirm with me, all right? All right, so we're just doing it. I'm gonna give you just a couple of more minutes more. Actually, today we have a homework. And unfortunately, it's going to be in pairs. We'll have to work in teams of 2 for this assignment. And it's going to be evaluated in a Schoology. Is it too loud? Is it too loud? No? All right. Everybody's ready with your answers? Would you like to have a little bit more time? All good? So what we're gonna do right now is sharing answers. So we're gonna share answers between all of us. So I'm gonna create 2 big groups and I'm gonna ask you to share your answers and compare your answers with your team members, all right? So with your team, compare your answers and I'm gonna be right there with you. So I'm gonna do it right now, just for you to practice what are your answers, what is your point of view on this particular activity right now. So I'm just gonna be creating 2 big groups and I'm gonna ask everybody to please share your answers with the team. Thank you. I can see everybody joining. Thank you so much.
Dennis, what do you have in the first one? What happened to Matt's current warehouse?
He has a problem with the warehouse because they don't have more space and their product will be arrived soon.
Mm-hmm.
And he think it's better idea send their product another warehouse.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Your answer is good. My answer is short. I put I don't have space for their products anymore. And you guys, Julio, Luis, Manuel, Gabriela.
The product is, the shipping is very expensive. Told you much. I needed the space for the sale the products. And the roses, the quality is and don't have more space in the your house, but I found another place for the sale the products.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's a short answer, but they don't have any more space in the warehouse
Mm-hmm.
to store a small product, and so they need leasing a space in another warehouse.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Luis.
Matt's warehouse is full. It does not have a space to receive more products.
Mm-hmm. For that, they need another warehouse, another store. And Gabby, what do you have in the number one question?
Yes, I think it's really the same that they it doesn't have enough space for the product within their store. So yeah, I think I agree with all of you.
Mm-hmm. For the number two,
What could happen to the shipment if it's not carefully stored?
Exactly.
What do you
The,
have?
no, exactly. He will send the products to a temporary warehouse.
Yeah, in the conversation, Matt, I think was worried, very worried about the shipment.
Yes, because it's expensive and they don't have a space in the current warehouse. I imagine that the both warehouse are outsourced or is the warehouse is of him.
Piece of what?
One
Is from Max?
Yes, one of the two were of Matt's warehouse. The another one, it's outsourcing. It's outsourced. Yes. Maybe the achievement was a glass for some Ferrari or something like that.
A windshield for director.
I wish.
Windshield for the crowd.
Oh my God, I wish. I can with my Kita. So yeah, it happens. It happens.
It happens.
Or maybe fuselage.
And by the way, we usually say current, not current. All right. So that's how we usually say it. We usually say current. There you go.
Current.
There you go. It sounds better.
It's the same for electrical current.
Nope. That's electricity flow. That's not electrical
flow. Yes, you have.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes, it's flow.
That's a flow. It's electricity. Electricity flows, not.
It's flow.
No.
Yes.
The currents, we have currents in the ocean, for example. Those are actually currents. Yeah. So we have current in the ocean and the current, which is an actual situation, right? Current in this context is an actual situation. It's happening now.
But you can say actually or current.
No,
I would say not actually. Actually, it's in Spanish, de hecho. Eso es actually. Actually, en español es de hecho. Ah, de hecho, fíjate que te quiero contar esto y esto y esto, right? So it's to make emphasis on something. That is actually. The actual is a moment that is happening now. So we can also say what happened to Matt's actual warehouse because it's a situation that is happening, right? So just be careful with that. Just be careful with that and you're going to be all right, Annabelle.
Okay.
Because there are some times that is tricky, right? So the pronunciation might be same, but the meaning is different according to the context.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes.
Awesome. So we're going to close the meeting right now and I'm going to ask you to finish everything, right?
Okay.
And we're going to wrap up the session in just 1 minute or so. All right.
For
Yes. So nowadays we have the expansion of Hangar One, right?
the Hangar One expansion.
Mhm. It is a project.
Yes, it's a project.
Mhm. Because we need more aircraft.
Just 2 or 3 more, maybe. I don't know.
Wow.
Good.
It is like Matt and Rose. They need to take care of their products like us and Herman.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Something.
I'm sorry for interrupting. We're just going to wrap up this conversation up to 1 minute because we're going to close and come back all together. All right. It's just 1 minute to wrap up your ideas and I'll see you in the main room. Bye-bye.
Okay.
I see everybody come and joining us. Juan Pablo, you're eating in front of everybody and I'm already starving. I'm already starving, I'm gonna say.
I'm hungry. Sorry.
Me too. Awesome. All right. So
share Juan Pablo.
yes, you need to share. Imagine if we were in the classroom, I would have eaten all your food already.
I already finished.
All right, I get it. I get it. Well, I haven't eaten anything either, but I will do it after the class. After the class. All right. I'm happy that I'm not able to see everybody else joining the class eating because I will be starving either more, right? So thank you guys so much for being back. So right now we have the first evaluated activity. Okay, this is the first evaluated activity. It's going to be in Teams because I don't want to charge you with a lot of information and we're going to discuss it later on. But it is on regards on a specific technical term. Actually, we're going to review 2 terms. So this is the instructions. You guys are going to review the information with me. You guys in teams of 2, right? In teams of 2, in couples, what we're going to do is we're going to be creating a presentation with the differences between these 2 terms. You are going to make a presentation. It can be in Word, it can be in Google Slide, it can be anywhere, right? So it doesn't matter. But I'm going to ask you for examples, as usual, definitions, and most importantly, the difference between both terms. So those are 3 things that I'm going to ask. And those you need to include in your presentation. Again, it's going to be in teams of 2 people. You 2 are going to work together and create this presentation. It's going to be evaluated in Schoology. So you will need to post this presentation in Schoology. All right? Is everybody with me? All right.
Yes.
Perfect. So the first thing that we're going to do is review this information with me, right? So what we're going to do is review this information. And these are the two terms that we're going to be working on. The first one, it's warehouse management. And the second term is going to be a stock control. So those two terms are completely different. Your task is to explain the difference to me on a presentation. That's the main goal. All right. Is this part clear for you guys? All right. So Dennis, can you help me out to explain what are we going to do with this activity?
With this activity, we need to give two example and definition about this, the warehouse management and stock control. And we need say difference between this
Two
thing,
terms,
term.
concepts, right? Awesome. So we can use terms or concept when we're talking about two words, right? So you will need to work in teams. That means it's a teamwork. Don't say, es que nos vamos a repartir, ¿verdad? Vos te toca tal cosa y a mí me toca la otra. This is not like that. We need to collaborate and speak all together, all right? So we need to have collaborative teamwork, and I'm going to ask you to review the information with me. So the first topic that we're going to talk about, the first concept is warehouse management. And in the presentation, as you can see here with me, it says it's the control of a day-to-day operations in the warehouse. So that's management. Is the day-to-day control of operations in the warehouse, such as shipping, receiving products, shipping products, putting away products, or picking goods, right? Selecting products. So that is warehouse management. You can actually check for more details on the internet. You can Google them, all right? You can Google them. Yes, in this case for you and Zimmerman, you guys are also listeners. I'm going to ask you to join another team. So you guys are going to support another team. This is for you, Janet and Zimmerman as well, all right? Perfect. So the next topic that we're going to talk about, it's a stock control. And a stock control is the way to maximize the profit by getting the inventory system right. So as you can see, management is one thing and a stock control is another thing. What is the difference between both of them? You will have to investigate and explain to all the class. All right.
Teacher, I'm sorry. I don't have a clear mind idea. I am only going to support, or I have to do the homework too.
You will need to submit the homework since you are in Schoology already submitted. However, I'm going to ask you to join another team. So you guys are going to be 3. Same with Zimmerman. You guys are going to be 3 because you are just a listener. But still, you're going to submit the information as well. Okay?
All right.
Awesome. Thank you. Zimmerman, is that clear for you as well?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Perfect. Awesome. I like that attitude. Good, good, good. So remember, this is all for learning, right? For the sake of learning, it's better to do it so, right? So, so a stock control, it's pretty much when we are maximizing the potential for our products to be delivered, right? To have it for the customers. That's pretty much stock control. So what I'm going to ask you is to send you in groups right now, and I'm going to pick every of them. All right. So I am personally going to pick every single member. All right. Para que no se me peleen. So what we're going to do is I'm going to select every any of them. And we're gonna go with this following team. Annabelle? Are you here, Annabelle?
Yes,
Perfect.
teacher.
Awesome. So you're gonna go with Juan Pablo and you're gonna go also with Janet, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. So now I'm gonna go with Zimmerman, Carlos Eduardo, and Julio Cesar. Carlos, are you here? Carlos Eduardo?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Montalvo, right?
Yes.
I always forget. Okay, Montalvo and Julio, you guys are gonna work together. Zimmerman is going to join you, and you guys will have to make the presentation, all right?
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
So we're gonna go with Dario. Dario, are you here? Dario?
Yes, I am here.
Perfect. So Dario, you're gonna go with Luis.
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna add Saldaña to you guys, all right? Saldaña, are you here?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Perfect. So you guys, you three are gonna work together. I'm gonna also add Gavi with Manuel. And I'm gonna add to you guys Melvin that is having a little bit of problems with the mic, okay? Gavi and Valta, are you guys okay with that?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. And the last group is going to be Dario, Christopher Avalos, and Carlos Soto. You guys are gonna be working all together as well. So if you need some help, let me know. So I'm gonna ask you
Teacher,
to go. Yes, tell me.
you said I am work with Luis and Saldaña.
Oh, Dario, wait, hold on. Dario is gonna work with Christopher and Carlos Soto.
Ah, okay.
All right. Christopher and Carlos Soto. Christopher and Carlos Soto, I think that they're having problems with the mic since they're working. But I will just catch up with you in a bit, all right? I'm just gonna catch up with you in a bit. Perfect. For the rest, you guys can go and work together. And if you have any issues and any questions, let me know. I'm gonna jump in. And you have to make the presentation. You will have at least 15 minutes to do so. 15 minutes for now, all right? 15 minutes to get ready. Hello, Dario.
Hello, teacher.
Hey there, I'm gonna send you to one of the groups in order for you to work with them. Just give me one moment because apparently Carlos and Christopher, they're gonna be working together, all right? So,
Okay.
perfect. Just give me one moment so I can add you to them. I'm gonna add you to Dennis and Luis. And you can just hit accept over there. Awesome.
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna be around if in case you need me, guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Right now
Yes.
we have to make the presentation, teacher.
Yes, and what you guys can do is to make it one single presentation for the entire team, but I would like for you to listen to your ideas, investigate, search in internet, And you can present me the same presentation, but everybody's going to do it individually. All right.
Okay.
So you guys can make it individual. You will have to present it individually, but you will have to present the same presentation for each and every one of you.
Okay.
All right, awesome. So I will leave you to do it there, and I'll see you right back. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, let me see.
Hey guys, I just wanted to top up here and say that you guys can make a single presentation for the entire team. However, this team is going to present the assignment in Schoology individually. So you can just copy the link and send it to me, right? Or post it on Schoology, because that's the link that I'm going to evaluate for this assignment, okay? So you can work all together on a single presentation. However, each one is going to do it individually. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. And by the way, I look horrible on that picture. Thank you so much.
One question.
Yes, tell me.
Which is the last time to update the presentation on the Schoology?
And tonight. So we're going to do it tonight.
Okay.
Yes, it's going to be live tonight. Actually, after class, you guys will have to post it. So you have to be ready for today.
Thank you, man.
All right. Any other question?
No.
Perfect.
No.
All right. I'm going to be around. I'm going to jump into the different groups. I would like to listen to you speaking. I would like to listen to you searching, looking for information, collaborating, because that's pretty much the main goal of this activity. All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
We just need one presentation.
Mhm.
Oh,
Hey, Janet.
hi, teacher.
Are you feeling okay? I can see that you're quite uncomfortable today.
No, I told Annabelle that I have pain in my sciatica.
Right? So you're having struggles with the baby?
I think so, but it's okay, teacher. We'll a little bit.
Okay, perfect. And I thank you so much for letting me know about it. Listen, guys, I would like for you to practice, right? Investigate and prepare. So what you guys need to do is a single presentation for the three of you. And you guys will have to present this information individually. So what you can do is post the link of the document if you're doing it with Google, or just upload the file on Schoology individually. So you can make a single presentation, but you will have to present it to me in Schoology. All right? Is that
Okay,
clear for you?
teacher. Oh, we are going to share it between us the PowerPoint presentation, and we are going to submit each one.
Correct. So you can make it all together for the sake of the training, but when you post it in Schoology, it's going to be individual. All right. I'm going to try to say it in Spanish.
Okay, teacher.
Awesome. So I would like for you to investigate, collaborate, speak in English. That's the main point here. And I'm going to jump every now and then. I will see you. I think I will give you 5 more minutes than the expected. I think that I am going to give you until 8:30 for you to work together. So just hurry up. All right.
Teacher, but in this case, we have the definitions in the pic that you share with us.
Correct.
We have to looking for another, or we can use that.
You can use those ones. You just have to explain to me with examples,
Okay.
or you have to investigate a little bit more just in order for you to explain me what's the difference between both. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gabriela.
Thank you guys so much. Hey there.
Hello, teacher.
That stock control, it's like the same of inventory management. I don't know if it's that correct.
It's actually stock control and inventory management is the same. Yes. However, warehouse management is a completely different. Yeah, it's a completely different term. Yeah. So
Okay, thank you.
warehouse management is the entire thing, right? Is the entire building. Now, inventory, it's the same as a stock. So
stock control. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
No worries. Thank you for investigating. That's pretty much what we're looking for, that you clarify all these doubts that are coming now, right? So your job is to explain to me what is the difference between both terms, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Good job.
Maybe a stock control is like a technique.
Hey guys. Hey there. I just wanted to come and say, first of all, say hi. And then I would like for you to work together as a team. All right. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to work together in a single presentation, the three of you. However, when you post it in Schoology, you guys are going to post it individually. All right. So even if you share the same presentation, you will have to do it in Schoology individually, even if it's the same presentation. All right. Is that part clear for you guys?
How we are going to add the presentation.
Right. So in this case, we're going to keep working all together. My expectation is that everybody's collaborating in English. You guys are exchanging information, preparing the presentation for you to upload it on Schoology. All right. You can also upload the presentation on Google and then just share to me the link. Right? Or you can just use the file to upload the presentation. I don't have any problems with that. We have to be finished tonight. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you later.
Put that or I will chat right now that it's more like I think inventory management is inside of the warehouse management. So I think that's could be a difference. But I will send to you in the chat.
Okay. Samples, and the other is uses. Gabi, in the sentence, other difference is that the warehouse management is
Sorry,
level 12.
I just sent that, but I couldn't erase it from the chat. But it's the second one.
Okay, the second is the right.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, 1 second.
Could be the involve el área del almacén, the warehouse.
Warehouse,
The
yeah.
warehouse.
But I understand the stock control is people or department which controls how much inventory getting or get out from the warehouse, right?
I understand with the other, if you, can you put the last one, the slide 5, slide 5, Janet?
Slide 5, okay.
And this is the most significant difference
Is the
between
human
the two systems is the human factor. While inventory management focus only on product or stock, and warehouse management involves managing employees. No, but I remember that has more information. It's not only managing employees. Let me see. The inventory management or stock control, because inventory management is the same that stock control.
Yes, it's the same. But for me, it's okay. It is different because the stock control or inventory management just focus on the product, how much product is on the warehouse, how much product get out the warehouse, and how much product get in the warehouse. But the warehouse management focus on the whole process.
Yes.
On the whole process given for the warehouse, shipping, receiving, all services given to
The
the
freight,
users.
the shipping of, yes, is stock control is only focused on the product. For that, the warehouse, in the case of Aroma, stock control is planning. I think that is planning in this case, planning material, because they have the control of all parts that the airplanes need. And they send the information to the purchasing department.
Hello, team. I will give you only 5 more minutes for you to get ready. 5 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay, agree.
Warehouse
Where?
management.
Hey, team, how is it going here? 5 more minutes would be good for you guys.
Okay.
Is that right? Or you need more time?
More time, please.
Here,
Right.
I have one question.
Yes, tell me.
The stock control is the same. It's the same to the inventory control.
Yes, the stock control is the same as inventory control because they focus not on the maintenance of the warehouse, but they focus on the maintenance of the products. So they're talking about what product come first, what product come out, what is the product that they need to move first, right? So that is completely different as warehouse management, because warehouse management, it has to do with employees, cleaning of the warehouse, right? Maintenance of the entire tools that they use. So everything is pretty much around that time. So yep, you're in the right direction, Dennis. Good job.
Okay. Thanks.
So I think I'm gonna give you a little bit of more time, but just think about 5 minutes as the max, okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Hey there. Just checking with you if you're here.
you can search me in the
In
WhatsApp
the,
group as a JP Sac.
Hey guys, how is
your
everybody
number?
going here?
77 42
Oh yeah,
14.
I just find you. Teacher, I'm sorry.
Just wanted to check with you if you really need a little bit of more time or you think that 5 minutes would be enough.
We are ready, I think.
Okay, perfect. We're just waiting for the rest of the teams to finish. And I think that we're gonna be all done, all right?
All right.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank
Hey team, just letting you know that we have a few more minutes to finish. 5 minutes would be enough for you guys.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you for just 5 more minutes in order for you to take everything that you have and present it to me. I'm also going to be giving you the link in a couple of minutes, all right, when we are presenting for you to post everything, all right?
Okay.
Perfect, thank you guys, I really appreciate it.
Hello, Carlos y Andres. I sent a simple presentation. I don't know. Can you see?
Example or maybe uses.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys, just letting you know, I'm gonna be wrapping up the session at 8:40. 8:40, we're wrapping up the session, just for everybody to know. And you guys have or need to have the link for or the article or the presentation so you can post it on Schoology. All right, I will give you more details later on. I can see that we have an extra learner here. So we have an extra student. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do, because we will have to make a presentation of it. So we made 4 teams, and these 4 teams will have to make a presentation. But I would like to show you how you guys are going to be presenting to the class, right? Just give me one moment so I can show you in Schoology how it's going to look like for you. So I'm going to ask you for your full attention. All right. I'm going to ask you for your full attention in order for you to post this this link. And what I'm going to ask you is if you can upload the presentation in the comment for the forum, or if you can post the link, if you did it in Google, that would be awesome. So I'm going to share with you what is going to be the process. So we are in a Schoology right now here, right? So in a Schoology, what you're going to do is go to week number 2. All right, week number 2, and you're going to find here an option that says vocabulary presentation. You're going to hit here and you're going to write a comment. Now, if you have the presentation on a file, you can do it here and you can upload the presentation, right? If you have the link, you just copy the link and just copy it here, right? And if you click on attach, and you can just tell me here is the presentation. All right, here is the presentation, and you put the names of all the teams. Janet, right? Janet, Annabelle, Juan Pablo. You put the name of your team, all right? And then after that, you just click on post, all right? You click on post and it's going to show up here for me to score. All right, guys? Any questions that you have for this? You can do it now or you can do it while we are presenting, okay?
Every member of the group has to post the name of the members.
Correct, yes. So I can see, for example, Janet and Annabelle, you guys have already submitted your presentations. So every single member have to do it, all right? And this is going to be evaluated for you. And I'm going to give you 1 more minute for you to do that. Otherwise, you can do it after class, all right? Just 1 more minute for you to post it. And I'm going to also send you the link in the chat. Perfect. So what we're gonna do right now, I'm just gonna see if someone else is posting it. So far, I just have 2 people doing it. So I'm gonna wait for the rest of the class to do it, right? And you please just help me and let me know if you have done it. I'm excited because guess what? Tomorrow I have the vaccination or the vaccine for the COVID-19.
Hey,
Teacher, good.
congratulations.
That's
Yes, I
great.
know.
Teacher, I recommend you to take a pill before your vaccination.
What kind of pill, Janet?
Acetaminophen or ibuprofen.
Tylex.
Tylex, yes.
Tylex is better for that.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
to prevent.
in case that I cancel tomorrow's class, it's because of the vaccine, okay?
No,
I don't
teacher.
know how I'm going to react.
No, teacher, it works because my grandmother and they gave her a pill, and she was very strong because she didn't feel anything.
Really? She didn't feel anything? Well, my dad got the vaccine as well with my mom. My mom had no symptoms whatsoever. And my dad was actually super, super sleepy. Like he got temperature, he got high temperature, he got sleepy, he slept all the afternoon, and my mom was like, I got nothing.
Because women are stronger than men.
Okay, that's a different, okay, hold on. That's a different conversation right there. And everybody's like, I don't think so.
Nobody say anything. And then I'm right.
You're right, women. I'm not going to discuss that. Women are definitely stronger than men in so many ways. So I will not discuss that. All right, awesome. All right, so we are going to select the first group. This group is going to be presenting. All right, so that's what we're going to do. And I'm hoping that everybody is going to be posting later today the links or your presentations in Schoology. All right. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to ask Julio Cesar to please present and show us your presentation and tell us what you have done.
Let me see, change another groups. It's not
Okay.
finished now.
No worries. We can do it. Let's move on with Luis Rivas, Dennis, and I believe Jorge Saldaña. You guys working together? Yes? Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to present right now and share with the team what you have done.
Okay. Our team is confirm. I can use confirm.
Yes.
For Darío Hernandez, Jorge Saldaña, Luis Rivas, and me.
Awesome. Thank you. You can show up the presentation and just whoever is going to present. I wish it could be everybody, right? But whoever is going to present, the time is yours.
Okay. We find some definition about warehouse management, and it's the process to control and automation the warehouse operation from the entry of inventory into warehouse or multiple warehouse until items are moved, sold, or consumed. In the most general sense, this operation revolves around receiving and shipping. The poorly management warehouse run into the host of problems, all of which impact profitably. Disjoint teams and employees, inaccessible inventory and equipment, counterintuitive and redundant process, rigid and restrained layout, and undercut productivity. For this case, we have, let me see. We have a cycle. the warehouse management provides solution and start to receiving from the way, picking, packaging, work in progress, and shipping. The warehouse management provide many control about how we work to optimizing the process and the control of the quantities of the product, and who can make more I don't know how to say, more shipping to the safe all the product in the warehouse, optimize the time, and
Optimized?
optimize the time and the resource, and all the things we need to use to the operation. And now Luis can help me with the stock control.
Okay.
Why you're nervous, Luis? Come on, you can do it.
The stock control is otherwise known as inventory control. It's a synonym. It's used to show how much stock you have at any one time, how you keep track of it. Maybe you can realize the difference between warehouse and stock control is that the stock warehouse is the control of day per day. The stock control is worry about what is going to happen in the future. If you are going to have the stock necessary of the products to give solution to the customers or the productions. Continue with the definition. It applies to every time you use to produce a product or service from raw material to finished goods. That means that every company has warehouse management, and every company has to have stock control if they want to have any profit. It's a system device and adopted for controlling investment in inventory. Um, it involves inventory planning and decision making with regards to the quantity and time of purchase. These words I cannot say. Fixation. How do you say that?
Hold on.
Fixation.
Fixation. Yeah, that's a very hard word to say.
Fixation.
Fixation.
Fixation of
Yeah,
stocking
a
levels
really weird word.
and maintains of store records and continuous stocking taking. That is the main definition of stock work control. And the examples, maybe the main example for stock control is that it's a method or technique. It's not a physical place that we can see. It's about make decisions. That decisions could be realizing profits, how you are going to get with the right control and stock control, maybe. With the next part of the presentation is the difference between warehouse management and stock control. Maybe Dario wants to participate with this.
Okay. Do you know the warehouse management system involved a lot of personal or employee. But for for a good warehouse management, you need to train different people to the best practice to management the different item in different warehouse. Depend if you that the size is your company. Do you have only warehouse, or you have a lot of warehouse to storage the all items? But the inventory management the focus is not on only the people, is the focus is the analysis of get correct quantity for your business, or for accomplish the requirement of your necessary on needed. This is the big difference. For for the warehouse management, you need to a lot of people, but for the inventory management, you need to specialization people to management, specialized people to analyze what is the best way to how do you say abastecer?
Stock.
Oh, the stock, your
replenishment.
Yeah, that's a stock. A stock in Spanish is abastecer. That's a verb. So,
okay,
yeah,
it's a verb. It's a verb. Okay.
That can be used as a verb. Yes.
Okay, this is the main difference in two concepts. In this slides, you can see my explanation, because the warehouse management is focusing the people in the resources, the people in the inventory manager focus in the process to restock in your warehouse or your inventory.
So we came into the realization that both are systems, both are necessary, but they're different from each other, right?
You need the whole system, the whole concept apply in your business if you have if you can have a best result.
Okay.
You need to apply the whole strategy to maintenance your core business.
Maintenance your business.
Maintenance your core business. Sorry.
Awesome, no worries. That's what we're here. We're here to practice, and hopefully that's going to be a good conversation for you. So give it up for the team. Claps for the team. Awesome. We're going to go with the second team, and the second team is going to go with Juan Pablo and Annabelle and Janet. And we're going to have one more team to present, I believe. The rest is going to be tomorrow, all right? Carlos Soto, you made it all the way for me to say no to you, huh? Long way, long way. All right, so I'm all ears. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to start it with warehouse management. The definition is the process, control, and optimization of the warehouse operation from the entry of inventory into a warehouse or multiple warehouses until items are moved, sold, or consumed. So I understand warehouse management is all processes which takes place every day in a warehouse to give a correct service to the users. For example, of this process can be purchasing, logistics, shippings, and receiving for all parts that getting or get out from the warehouse. If we take Aeroman as example, in Aeroman, we have a warehouse, and there is or we choose 3 different departments, which as they are part of the warehouse management. For example, the purchasing department, because they ensure that all parts requirements for the operation be purchased and, and has been available in stock. So the other department is logistics, shipping, and receiving, because they do all processes that can be done to have that part on the warehouse. And the warehouse itself, because all people working on the warehouse do the process to give the service to the users. So in the second slide, we can see some examples for the processes that can examples of the processes which are part of the management of the warehouse management. For example, the shippings, the receiving, and etc. The next one is Annabelle. No, Janet.
Okay,
right.
for the stock control, we have the activity of making sure that our company always has exactly the right amount of good available to sell. That means that the companies need to have a strict control to manage every piece. I don't know, for example, teacher, how do you say ferretería? I don't know. Ferretería.
Oh, yeah, that's a supply store. That could be, right? A supply store. That could also, yeah, a supply store, a convenience store. That's also a way to say it. And sometimes ferretería could also be, I believe, usually they refer to a term IKEA, which is kind of like EPA.
IKEA, okay, yes.
So that's a reference, yeah, for a ferretería.
So imagine that kind of companies, how an exhaustive control that they have to do, they have to have inside of their warehouses. In this case, stock control means a lot of process to ensure that they don't have to lose any part. In this case, our example is Aroman. In Aroman, it is a big company that they have a big control with many systems or many processes. And exactly in the area here is planning material. They have a strict control specifically for the aircraft parts. We have a little bit explain about the benefits of a great stock control. It is necessary to have a great stock control because they have to increase the throughput, accurate accounting, because all of the parts means money for the company, means profits, means incomes, means clients or customers, a lot of things that is very important to take care of them, to take care of this stock control, because a little bit error, it could be very expensive for the company. For that reason, the stock control have the benefit to minimize the errors, and for that, the costs are in control. Open cross-selling opportunities too, because we know what are the better areas. No, so áreas de mejora, teacher, in English?
Areas of opportunity.
Okay, areas of opportunities. And specifically too, we can know how or where we can take decisions for purchase or for no purchase, because in Anaman, for example, we have different kind of materials. Some caducate, or some have and I don't know, caducar, teacher.
Expire.
Expire or overstock. We have to take up the control of that, and to have different providers. That is a good control of the stock.
Perfect. I like it. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
After Janet and Juan Pablo explained about warehouse management versus stock control, the most significant difference between the two systems is the human factor. While inventory management or stock control is focused only in a product or stock, however, warehouse management involves managing employees and shipping or freight personnel operating in the warehouse environment. That's all.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Anyone else would like to comment on this team? We have a few teams more, but we're going to just leave it for now. Any other ideas? Any other comments from the team? All good? All right.
One of the point is processes and different areas that have to management.
Yes.
And the other one is only the product or material.
There you go. I like your difference between both terms, because at the beginning, some of you said, oh, they are the same, teacher. They are the same, but they're not the same, because we're talking about inventory and we're talking about the warehouse. The warehouse, the building itself. The stock or inventory are the products, okay? So are we clear on that, guys? All right, so we're gonna take attendance, and I'm expecting shout out to Annabelle, shout out to Janet, shout out to Dennis for posting your links. All right, you already posted your links. Just expecting to see who else. We have Eduardo already posted and Gabby already posted. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to expect the rest of the team today. All right, today for this homework. So we're going to start. Julio Cesar is here. Yes, I can see him. Christopher is also here. Thank you.
I'm here.
Janet is here. George and Hernandez is here. Jorge Hernandez.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We have Lorena. Lorena is not here. Annabelle is here. Melvin is also here.
Yes.
Montalvo is here. Awesome. Dennis is also here. Thank you, Dennis. Juan Pablo is also here. Gabby is here. Luis Rivas is here. Carlos Soto is here. Can see
Yes,
you.
sir. Yeah.
A long way, right, Carlos Soto?
It's a long trip.
It's a long way. Okay. Torres Balta, thank you so much. Jorge Saldaña is also here, and Simon Moran was also here. All right, perfect. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow, and we're going to keep working on the teams. All right. Don't forget to post it on Schoology, and I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good luck with the vaccine, teacher.
I know. Thank you. I'm excited, actually. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.
Good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.